finishing Spator means that you unlock Cargo X and Wet Job. These task lines consist of you running errands for this guy, looking for scavs all over the map, not finding them, looking everywhere else, not finding them, finally finding one, having the server desync on you, then walking into your untimely death at the resort. Unlocking doors like you own the place just to grab a Panasonic Tough Book that hasn't seen a security patch since XP went EOL. As a highly skilled, deadly private military contractor, this is what your life has become. Running into guys like this, disgracing you with their presence, thinking you won't take them out the second they turn that corner, handing you a new Wet Job assault rifle, and nearly dying to 2 scavs on the way out. It's not all bad news, however. These tasks can create some very interesting moments despite the tasks themselves being very mundane, essentially being pickup quests, find them quests, elimination quests that only involve scavs. It really turns the tides and puts the creative power in the hands of the player. Because the quest objectives themselves are so diluted, it allows you to choose your own adventure, so to speak, and come up with some interesting, creative ways to solve the problems. The issues that you face, such as where to find scavs, how to enter the resort safely and make it out alive, are all part of the fun. One thing that the questline has going for it is where it forces you to venture out to on the map. If you're more of a passive player like myself, it pushes you out of your comfort zone, which I do really appreciate. This can turn every raid into an adventure, and if you're willing to take it on as that, it can be a lot of fun. You never know if that next scav hole is going to have a player trying to complete a similar quest. Combine the fun found in the unpredictability and the fact that the quests themselves are fairly easy to complete, and they start to fly by pretty fast. Even when your curiosity gets the best of you in the worst way and you wander into a stacked admin building, it can still be okay because you got to complete the quest along the way. After you complete that errand, there's always a follow-up. On the bright side, there are a lot of jackets to loot on Shoreline. Not to mention the PvP, impromptu parkour, and all of the loot you gain from all of the PvP. Sailing the 7 seas to find the dwelling of an old friend, just to plant a beacon that is most likely for a cruiser missile destined for his home. These 2 quest lines are so mundane that I can never quite remember the specifics, leading to sudden pauses. After completing the Olympic pool relay, I quickly get out of there with my newfound SA-58 and 2 quests completed. These quest lines teach you to capitalize on the opportunities you find mid-raid. Depending on your spawn, you could quickly make it to the radar tower and loot the safe. You could also cut off players as they run to the resort, or rush player spawns to complete difficult quests such as Shooter Born in Heaven. I really teed this up as if I was going to get a Shooter Born in Heaven kill, but my aim's bad and this headshot was around 35 meters. After taking this guy's loadout, causing him to soil himself, and allegedly shooting him in the face, I head over to my objective. The opportunity, as ripe as this car is ugly, I see what looks like a squad of scavs running across the road ahead of me, shooting one in the face. And while it might seem like I'm keeping these raids pretty short, it's all because I'm trying to get through as many of the Peacekeeper tasks as I can in one session. And I know that my least favorite of the wet job tasks is coming up next. Now, the reason this task is such a thorn in my side is because of what you're about to see here. After looting a little bit of the office, grabbing my quest item, and taking the opportunity to search some computers, it turned south.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Taking a bit to share about my experience at a local SCAV's Anonymous meeting, I decided to give it one more go, knowing that this time, I was going to accomplish my objective. But then I met this guy who shat on my hopes and dreams after tanking 13 shots of SS-190.